Hey, this is Marcy from The Scribbled Word, coming to you with a short how-to video. I wanted to show you how to make the paperclip that you see here. So I used mine just to decorate the top of my Bible, as you can see, and it was a fairly easy process. These I'm showing you are the paper clips that I used. I purchased these from TJ Maxx, and so I don't know if they would be available at your TJ Maxx, but I am going to try to link most of the supplies below. I did find some on Amazon that were very similar. And then I'm just getting out some thread. Here you can see a roll of decorative trim. I purchased this at Hobby Lobby. It was $4.99, but if you use a coupon, or it was half price when I bought it, so that made it about $2.50. This little thing that you're seeing here is from Hobby Lobby also. I found it in the wedding section, the wedding floral section, and I think it's just a little decorative spray that you can add to a bouquet for a wedding. But I thought it would work well for this application. I actually purchased it a long time ago, but I did find it, so I'll try to link that for you. So basically I just cut off two of the flowers on the end of this trim, and then I cut the excess fabric off from around it. Now here what I'm doing is I'm just testing to see exactly where I want that flower. So this pearl rhinestone cluster that you see here has two wires attached to the end of it. So you'll see me twist them together at the bottom just so that nothing comes apart. If you do purchase these, they actually come with several to one pack, and so you just kind of unwind them from one another. It's almost like a little bouquet of pearl rhinestone clusters. So you'll just take one of those out, and then I'm pushing one of the wires through the center of the flower, and then I'll also push the other wire in a slightly different place, also through the center of the flower, and then I pull it through to the other side. And then all I'm going to do is twist it several times so that it's secured well to the back. And then you'll see me here grab my wire cutters and snip off the end of the wire. You could use a pair of scissors also, because it's fairly thin wire. You just wouldn't want to use your really good scissors because it could damage them a little bit. But if you had some cheap scissors, you could use those too. So now that I have that done, you could put one on either side. I chose to just put it on the one side of the paper clip. But what I'm going to do next is get out my thread. So I just used a cream colored all-purpose thread, and you see me take my needle. I have a knot in the end of my thread, so I'll just push it through the back here and pull my thread through, and then I'll position it on the paper clip where I want it to be. And I'll fast forward it here in a minute as I sew this to the paper clip. But the main thing you want to keep in mind is if you go through with the thread on one side of the paper clip, then when you come back to the other side, try to go on the opposite side of the paper clip, so you're kind of securing it there in place. So I did it a couple times on each side and a couple times on the top of the paper clip, and that just keeps it from detaching. You're also going to see me here in a minute add some glue to it so that it's not quite so wiggly, but I like to sew it in place. That way it's less likely to come apart or fall off, as just hot glue tends to sometimes detach later on. So you can see here I'm showing you that it's still a little wiggly, so I'm going to get out my glue gun, and this is just a regular small craft gun that you can get for about $6 at Hobby Lobby. They're not expensive, or at Michael's or any craft store. And I'm just putting a little dab at the top, right where the paper clip attaches to the flower, and then I'm just pressing it here in place as the glue dries. And then it's pretty secure. It really doesn't move around after that. If you wanted to skip the sewing part, you could just glue it on. It wouldn't be quite as secure. It, it'd have the potential of falling off, but it would probably do fairly well if you just wanted to glue it. So that's basically it. I'm going to show you a few close-ups here of the paperclip, and if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe. Thank you.